Motivation feels like progress, but feelings don't finish tasks.
This is day 5 of my Better Late Than Never challenge, where I share honest lessons I'm learning while building a brand in my 30s as a dad figuring it out one day at a time. For a long time, I kept saying, I just need to get motivated. And most times I watch these YouTube videos by midnight. Then I get pumped, start planning, start writing down goals. By morning, life will slap me back into reality. My family needs me, work piles up, motivation gone. Then I'd start blaming myself. Maybe I'm not disciplined enough. Or maybe I'm not just built for consistency. But that wasn't true. The real problem was me relying on motivation. And as I said before, motivation feels like progress, but feelings don't finish tasks. Now, there's one framework I've been using that has helped me so far to do the things I said I would do at the time I said I would do them. And that framework is called MOM. It's not what you're thinking. Let me explain. M is momentum over motivation. Instead of waiting for me to feel motivated, maybe to start a task, I break it out into tiny steps I could take. And that first step creates momentum. One small action leads to another. For example, if I wanted to edit a video, I take one tiny step of me maybe researching for a reference video I want to use for the edit. So if I finish doing that, I kind of have a mental map of how I want to approach the editing. All means overwhelm equals no movement. See, when I don't know the next step I need to take, I freeze. I used to think I was lazy in time past, but then I realized that no, it was just because the task feels too vague. I don't actually know what to do. So now what I do is that I break the task down and simplify it and try to understand everything that I need to do. So this is what that looks like. Before I write any content idea, I try to research very well. Also, before filming, I make sure I have my short list already prepared just to give me an idea of which angle I'm going to use, what kind of lighting, or probably maybe what kind of lens I'm going to use, just to remove that vagueness out of the way. Because I realized that the less clarity I have about the shoot, the longer it takes, and that is overwhelming. So it affects me the next time I want to shoot because I start dreading that process. Remember, clarity makes action easier. Now to the last but not the least M, make it a habit. See, motivation fades, but habits, they stick. I remember when I learned playing guitar, it was about 15 years ago. I wasn't really like, professional, but today I could still carry the guitar and play because of the muscle memory. So you need to build these things to become a habit if you want them to stick. Because if you keep relying on motivation will disappoint you. Just have an obstacle and all the pump you've gotten from motivation will just go down. Just because what? It fades, it doesn't stick. If I'm going to be editing probably a podcast video, I try to open up the project in DaVinci, set up a timeline. I even go as far as dropping the clips there and just sync the audio so that the next day that I come and just go straight to editing. These things are small, but they've kept me consistent so far. And they've helped me more than any motivational video ever did. Use this framework, MOM, to help you when your motivation is gone. Follow along for day 6.